Well, in Commitment 2026, another candidate looking to replace longtime senior U.S. Senator from Kentucky, Mitch McConnell, considered a protege of the senator, Daniel Cameron.
WLWT News 5 anchor Stephen Albritton recently sat down with Cameron one-on-one.
Door by door, county by county, Daniel Cameron says he's pushing past the politics of mudslinging and putting a positive message of being an America First candidate to be Kentucky's next U.S. Senator.
Folks often ask me, who are you going to be like in Washington? And I tell people I'm going to be Daniel Cameron. People can trust that I'm going to work hard for them.
That hard work, something Cameron says was instilled in him by hardworking parents, entrepreneurs. His mom on the campaign trail right next to him.
We've got a lean, mean machine when it comes to our team.
After losing the last governor's race to now Governor Andy Beshear in 2023, Cameron says the lessons learned help fuel this campaign.
We're running hard to get to as many people as possible and having conversations with everyone. And I think that is something that certainly we've learned from the last race, is that you've got to meet people where they are. You've got to go into their communities and have conversations.
A two-horse race for this nomination: Andy Barr of Kentucky's 6th Congressional District and the former Attorney General. As of federal elections financial filing on April 29th, Cameron being outspent by $8 million versus Barr, with Barr also having nearly $2 million left in the bank to spend on the campaign.
At the end of the day, I tell people all the time, money doesn't vote, people do.
His top issues: jobs, ending DEI, protecting the Second Amendment, and unleashing not only American, but Kentucky energy, among others.
Whether you're a millennial or, again, a senior on a fixed income, you want to keep those prices down and you want to keep jobs flowing into the community such that the economic outlook gets better and better.
A win in this race would put Cameron in a very small minority in the history of black men in the U.S. Senate, and would join South Carolina Senator Tim Scott in a GOP where the party as a whole looks far different from them. And Cameron says even with those perceived racial barriers, he's found a way.
My response is always to respond with kindness and civility. And, I think in life you're going to have those confrontations and challenges, and that's a part of life, and you don't let it distract you from what you have been called to do.
And hopes the voters of Kentucky will help him find a way to break through.
They've seen me do it as the Attorney General here in Kentucky, and I hope I have the opportunity to serve and stand firm for the values of the folks across our 120 counties.
Cameron says as far as endorsements, Senator McConnell's camp has decided to support other candidates, but feels his body of work for Kentucky, like the millions of dollars brought to the state to fight the opioid epidemic, will put production over politics. Stephen Albritton, WLWT News 5.